Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The Palehose will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Aaron Civale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the left fielder, Leury Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch.
Wind up and the 0-1. A bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Mendick is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Mendick stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Batting 4.
Ready now for the White Sox, Edwin Encarnacion. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. Just getting underway on MLB Network. Ross Detweiler will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous week.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Carlos.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Popped up. Grandal has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Oscar Mercado, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. From the stretch. Heading out toward shallow right. Mazara's under it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Chi Sox have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The White Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one. Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Nomar Mazara is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Bounce to first. Glove by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's dead center for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Madrigal. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First offering on its way. Ball one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In there, 1-1.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
Skied down the left field line. Luplow is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
So coming to the plate, Jordan Luplow, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Now the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Weak roller right side. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Mike Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1. Leading off the inning, Adam Engel. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Adam Engel.
And the pitch. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batting.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Roy. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Garcia hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, Garcia possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Standing in, Danny Mendick, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 0-1 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. So the bases are empty with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Out in front of it, strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number 23.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning.
Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Mazara is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Mercado, a native Floridian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 2 balls and a strike. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in, Roberto Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Perez.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
First pitch on its way. Nomar Mazara is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Nomar Mazara.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a
Now the 2-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Abreu.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1 to Santana to get the double play.
The batter.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And
For
next
the
to bat will be
Indians,
the outfielder,
the
Jordan
left fielder,
Luplow.
Jordan Luplow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Engel is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And up to bat next to Lino DeShields. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Mike Freeman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's quickly 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Adam Engel.
First pitch of the at-bat. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Runs up and gets this one down, but a foul ball, 1-1. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2.
2-2, count.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. the next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. That's popped up. Lindor over to his right, 2 gone.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Mendick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Here's
Now back,
Carlos
first
Santana
baseman.
now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Santana.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe, but they're on top 1-0.
Your attention,
James
please.
Koberchek
Now
will come on in relief here and appear in game number
Number
25 on the year so
Hey.
far.
Koberchek.
So here's Yoan
Leading
Moncada,
off to the
0
right.
for 2 here to start
The
the
third
afternoon. First pitch of the
Yoan
at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The first baseman, number 23.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He struck out
Encarnacion.
swinging in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series.
Now
That's
batting.
his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ladies
1,
and
2,
gentlemen,
3 go the
it's
White
time
Sox.
for
It
the
remains
traditional
1-0.
seventh inning.
Ready once again, Oscar
Leading
Mercado.
off for
He'll
the
lead things
Indians,
off here in this
the
one-run
right fielder.
contest.
Oscar Mercado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the
The
game
catcher,
here, and
number
that'll extend his
55.
hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Jimmy Cordero comes
your
on now,
attention,
and he'll
please.
take over with nobody
Now
out in
pitching
inning
for
number
Chicago.
7.
Number 50.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
3 balls.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First
The
and
left fielder,
second now
number
to start
8.
the inning.
Always
Jordan.
tough to issue a free pass, but especially
Luplow.
troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Josh
Your attention,
Naylor
please.
will get a chance to
Hitting
swing the
for the
bat
Indians.
here, and he'll do it in a good
Number
spot as he
22.
has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Naylor.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Cordero has thrown a little over 50 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Naylor brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Mike
And the next
Freeman.
batter will be Mike Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Lined hard toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
The batter,
Every
number
team is
7,
looking for that insurance
designated
run
hitter.
late in the game.
Jason
That run right there gives them a
Hernandez.
two-run lead heading into the late innings.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Engel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 2 and the...
Your attention, please. This change for the Indians.
Nick Whitgren will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Naylor.
In now the power
The right fielder, number 30.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Mazzara.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Number 7, Tim Anderson.
Lifted in the air out to right. Mercado is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center field.
Eloy Jimenez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Eloy Jimenez.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cleveland. Tim Anderson stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Luis Robert will also come in now as he takes over out in center. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The Palehose entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Mendick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Brad Hand answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Brad Hand.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hand is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Yoan Moncada is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The White Sox down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer. When